Washington, D.C., is full of monuments to presidents, but none quite like the Trump International Hotel, down the street from the White House. A bottle of chardonnay from the Trump winery in Virginia goes for $68. A seafood platter called the Trump Tower, which includes a puny lobster and a dozen oysters and clams, runs $120, and a hamburger goes for $26. The only free thing on the menu? The ever-present cocktail of money and power, which anyone can absorb simply by peering around the lobby. Revenues at the brand-new hotel hit nearly $6 million in January 2017, the month of Trump's inauguration, roughly double internal expectations. The business turned a one-month profit of $1.6 million. In addition to all the money coming directly from Trump's billionaire buddies, Vegas tycoon Phil Ruffin spent $18,000 a night on a suite. $1.5 million reportedly flowed from the 58th Presidential Inaugural Committee, the group that had raised money from Trump supporters for the week's festivities. Based on those numbers, at least 25% of the revenue that Trump's hotel generated in January 2017, his first month in office, came from Trump's own political donors. It pays to be the president. Or perhaps, paid. On July 24, more than 3 years after the D.C. hotel opened, Forbes valued it at $168 million, less than the $170 million mortgage the Trumps used to fix up the place. The rest of the money they put into the renovation, at least $30 million, currently looks like a total loss. It's a similar story at the president's other key hotel asset, Trump National Doral in Miami. According to our latest estimates, the Gulf resort is worth $153 million before accounting for debt. Given that the property has $125 million in mortgages against it, Trump's interest now stands at an estimated $28 million. At the start of his presidency, it was probably worth about $70 million more. To put it simply, as President Trump has bragged about leveraging his business acumen to financially steward the country, he has managed to lose an estimated $100 million on just two hotels that look like cash cows, but in reality, seem to be money pits. About a year after Donald Trump won his first election, in December 2017, his local tax specialist, Vachiratevanurak, walked into a drab government building in Miami and took a place at an L-shaped table. Alongside her sat two representatives from the Miami-Dade County Appraiser's office, which had assessed the president's Gulf resort at a value that the Trump organization claimed was too high. Before I dive into the package, I do want to just note I met with representatives at the property, she said. At the property? Asked the magistrate, seeming intrigued. Yes, Trump's representative responded. I met with the director of finance, as well as the director of development for all of the Trump organization.